Camping. It's one of those things that people love to do. They like to get outdoors, they like to enjoy nature, and they like to sleep in the outdoors. If you sleep in a tent camper, if you sleep in an RV, you're still sleeping outdoors for the most part, but you do have the protection of sound protection and that, like you'd have in a house. Granted, it's not as good of sound protection, but it is there. However, if you're a taller guy, or a taller female for that matter, you'll find that finding a sleeping bag that fits you is actually pretty hard because most sleeping bags are meant for the average sized person. Now, Coleman recognized this problem and came up with what they call the Coleman Heritage Sleeping Bag or the Coleman Big and Tall Sleeping Bag. This is a sleeping bag that is actually meant for the bigger, taller people. It does wonderful for that. It has a decent insulating factor. It's made of cotton on the liner and the shell, so it's pretty easy to wash off and clean up because you can just toss in the washer like you do all your other Coleman or all your other cotton clothes. Sorry. However, it is a little bit bigger than your normal clothes, so you'll probably have to wash it by itself. Now, the sleeping bag, it is 84 inches long, and I believe it was 40 inches wide, and it's one that you can actually zip two of them together to create a fairly large sleeping bag if you need it. So that's a plus as well. And what else is nice is this is a Coleman brand sleeping bag, so it's going to have the Coleman name to stand by it. And any problems you have, Coleman usually takes care of pretty good because they have a great reputation in the camping industry. The sleeping bag is warm, so you can use it. I'd say it's probably like a 3-season bag. Not sure I'd want to use it in the middle of winter because probably isn't going to keep you that warm. Now, on the downside, it is a little bit on the bulky side and heavy side. So if you plan on going hiking, you may want to look for a different bag because this sleeping bag, is going to simply be too heavy. Unless you're the Incredible Hulk or wanting to impress the girls, it may not be the sleeping bag to take on a hike. It does have enough room that you can get in comfortably. It does have the comfort cuff that Coleman came out with, which helps wrap your head and neck with the comfort that you want. So you don't really have to worry about that being overly cold if it's a windy night where you're camping. Now, it does have their plow through technology, which is what they use for, say, the zipper coming up through the liner, so it won't get caught in it. However, I've used other sleeping bags, and I'm sure you've probably used something similar, where even though it's not supposed to get stuck, Murphy's Law is going to dictate that at some point it will get stuck, and it's usually at the worst possible time. Overall, the Coleman Heritage Rectangle Sleeping Bag or the Coleman Heritage Big and Tall Sleeping Bag, it's a decent sleeping bag. If you're a taller person, it's a great bag for you to get. It's 84 inches long, about 40 inches wide, so you'll be comfortable in it. You'll have plenty of space to move around in. Overall, decent sleeping bag and one you'll enjoy. Until next time, have fun camping. Make sure you like, subscribe. And if you like our videos and want to get notified when we do put out new ones, make sure you hit the little bell icon so you get notified. And if you want to check out the Coleman Heritage Sleeping Bag even more, make sure you click on the link in the description below. Until next time, have fun camping.